All right. That was kind of typical Democratic reaction to all of this. Criticism for a summit that seems so tantalizingly close and possible for big things shelved for the time being. Let's get the read from historian Doug Wead, who says, well, we've heard this kind of talk before. And I think it goes back to Ronald Reagan and Iceland and then all of that when the talks fell apart with Mikhail Gorbachev. What did we learn from that experience, Doug?
Well, we learned that the media can be wrong, and we learned that academia and scientists and experts can be wrong, because Ronald Reagan went to Iceland and Reykjavik claiming that SDI, Strategic Defense Initiative, Star Wars, his pet project, could work. It was important. The media was saying this is a hoot, it's ridiculous. Scientists were saying that's like shooting a gun and hitting a bullet with another bullet. It is impossible. It cannot be done. And so when the Reykjavik talks blew up, a chance for peace, a chance for worldwide disarmament, an end to the Cold War ruined because Ronald Reagan wouldn't give up on SDI. The national media went crazy and academia went crazy. There were even some comedians loved Reagan, but there were even comedians at night making fun of him, and people were saying, this is an idiot. This is what happens when you get an idiot elected president of the United States. This was dumb. But they were wrong. The scientists were wrong, and the media was wrong. The Soviets knew it. They went back to Moscow, regrouped, and they gave up. The Cold War ended.
Well, you know what's interesting about that going back in time is that when the president walked out of that and stuck to his, Star Wars dream, as it were, there was a collective wisdom within the Politburo that, hey, this guy's crazy. He's crazy. And there's a benefit sometimes of being deemed crazy. And I mean that in a good way. And I'm wondering if there is a sense here on the part, maybe the Chinese now, maybe the North Koreans, we can't figure this guy out. We can't figure this Donald Trump out. We've got to dial this back. What do you think happens now?
Yeah, that heralds all the way to Machiavelli, who had a very famous statement. He said, it's sometimes in the interest of a prince to feign madness. But I can tell you at this level, neither one of these people are mad. The only thing to keep in mind is that Kim Jong-Un is not Gorbachev.
Well, no, you're very right about that, and we should draw that distinction. You know, say what you will of Mikhail Gorbachev, he wasn't a butcher, he wasn't starving his people, he was looking for a different way. I do remember Ronald Reagan, after that failed day in Iceland, made a point of saying very nice things about Gorbachev, very promising words about how they could get together and do stuff, very akin to President Trump's letter out today on this, saying relatively kind things by comparison about the North Korean leader, holding out hope that maybe that would entice people back to the table.
Absolutely, good point. I noticed that too and thought immediately of that comparison. Of course, Trump gets criticized if he's too tough. He gets criticized if he's too nice. The only thing that gives me hope is when I see in Gaza they launch those rockets towards Israel, and I see Reagan's SDI concept, and the Israelis fire a missile to intercept them. It gives me hope. If SDI worked after all, the experts aren't always right. And maybe Trump will be able to pull something out. But it's dangerous. This is a real.
If it was easy, it would be done. And it's not. All right. Thank you, Doug Wead, historian extraordinaire. Just remember, whatever the consensus is, we tell you on investing, we tell you when it comes to sort of set views on what will happen in the world and political events. It's almost invariably wrong. There is no risk going outside that and thinking that maybe the same consensus opinion is wrong now. Now, of course, all bets are off for North Korea. But then again, maybe they're not.